compare the fractions, write less than or greater than. So if we have 5/6 compared to 7/10, is 5/6 greater than or less than 7/10? So what we have to do, we need a common denominator so that we can compare the fractions. What would be the least common denominator between 6 and 10? Okay, 60. 60 is not the least common denominator, but it's a common denominator. So if we say 60, 60 is a multiple of 6, and 60 is a multiple of 10. 6 times what is 60? 10. So that means that we have to do times 10 is 60, 5 times 10 is 50. 10 times what is 60? 6. 7 times 6 is 42. So now we can compare by looking at the numerators. Is 50 less than or greater than 72? Greater. If we have to compare the decimals using less than or greater than, we've got 81 hundredths and 84 hundredths. So our number in the tenths place is exactly the same. So we're looking at the number in the hundredths place. So is 1 less than or greater than 4?
Less than.
So let's compare another one. Let's say we have 0.30 repeating 34 is less than or greater than 0.342 or 342 thousandths. Now this number means 0.34, 34, 34, and it continues. So if we look at the number in the tenths place, exactly the same. The number in the hundredths place, exactly the same. The number in the thousandths place, is 3 greater than or less than 2?
Greater than.
Greater than. Let's try another one. Let's say we have 405 thousandths compared to repeating 0.45. So what do we have to do? We know that this is the same thing as 45, 45, and it continues, right? So if we look at the number in the tenths place, exactly the same. The number in the hundredths place, is there a difference?
Yes.
Is 0 less than or greater than 5?
Less than.
Less than. Let's try another one. We have 622 thousandths compared to 625 thousandths. So let's look at the number in the tenths place. Exactly the same. The number in the hundredths place. In the tenths in the hundredths place, exactly the same. What about the number in the thousandths place? Different. So is 2 less than or greater than 5?
Less than.
Less than. If we have to order 3/5, repeating 0.77, negative 0.1, and 1 1/5 from least to greatest. By looking at these numbers without doing anything, can we find the smallest number?
Yes.
Which one? The negative. Okay, so this we know is going to be the smallest one, so I'm putting a 1 over it. Now, can we change 3/5 to a decimal?
Yes.
3 divided by 5. 5 goes into 3, no. To a decimal, a 0. 5 goes into 30 6 times. So this means 0.6. Can we change 1 1/5 to a decimal? We know that the whole number is 1, and we can divide 1 by 5, add a decimal and a 0, 2. So 1.2. So let's compare our numbers. Now we've got 0.6, repeating 7777, and 1.2. So we know that 1 1/5 is actually the largest number, right? Okay, so let's compare our two decimals. We've got 0.6 and 0.777. Is 0.6 smaller or greater than 0.7?
Smaller.
So wouldn't this be number 2?
Yes.
Followed by this, and finally this. So in ordering from least to greatest, we would say negative 0.1, followed by 3/5, then 0 for repeating 7, then 1 and 1/5.